Hello and welcome to another edition of It's Your City. I'm Bob Crowell and I have the privilege and honor of being the mayor of the greatest city in Nevada, our very own capital, Carson City. I've been told that I should try and smile a little bit more when I do these tapings. It's sometimes a little difficult to do that because I'm talking just directly to a camera and not to an audience, but I'll give it my best shot to do that. Let me try and, in the spirit of things, let me try and go through what happened at the last board meeting. If you didn't get a chance to watch it or read about it in the paper, not a whole lot on there, but some big issues that are important to our community. First, we heard a request from our Parks and Rec folks, namely Joel Dunn, to get authority to apply for a Southern Nevada Public Lands Management Act grant for somewhere between $400,000 and $500,000 from the state of Nevada through the Southern Nevada Public Lands Act to do upgrades to the John D. Winters Centennial Field. And those fields out there are taking a significant beating because of the use that's going on. And the Parks and Recreation Department has what I consider to be a marvelous plan to use to upgrade those facilities that will better enhance them for our use in the area of sports tourism and in helping for our local community to use those facilities. It will be a joint use between a ball field and a soccer field, and it looks like it'll also integrate our trail system with the John D. Winters Centennial Field. So the board agreed to go forward with that. I want to let you know, or go forward with the application. You should know that the testimony was that if the grant were approved, and we'll know that sometime early next year, that this is a maintenance neutral issue where we're not going to incur any additional maintenance costs, but it will significantly defray, in fact, completely defray the construction costs for upgrading those ball fields. And while we're at the ball fields, next week I'll be opening up, as a matter of fact, I think on the day that this taping gets published, we will have be unveiling the new signage at the Centennial Ball Field that was obtained through the lodging industries, through a partnership with the lodging industries and the Nevada Commission on Tourism to upgrade the signage at the Centennial Ball Field. So those are good things happening, and I look forward if you could come out. I think it's at 1 or 1:30 on Tuesday, whatever day you're seeing this, the 23rd, I believe it is. Come out and take a look at the new signage at the ball fields. Another thing that we heard from the Nevada Department of Environmental Protection was the issue of the integrated well source protection program that the state Department of Environmental Protection asked that the city sign on to. It's a completely voluntary program, and it is designed to do an analysis of your public water supply and your public wells in your public water supply that includes wells and surface water, in our case, that would identify areas where there might be potential contamination, and some roadmaps on how to correct or cure or prevent that contamination from occurring. This is a program sponsored by the Nevada Department of Environmental Protection. It does not cost the city anything other than staff time to meet with them and go through the issues that we may know more about in terms of the engineering of issues than they do, but it's essentially a no cost to the community, and it does not affect private wells at all, and that there will be the result of that will be a community plan that will look at well source protection issues, and at that time we'll have a discussion as to whether or not we should move down the road to implementing that plan, and if there's any grant monies available, or just how we're going to do that. But my hat's off to the Nevada Department of Environmental Protection. It's for reaching out. They're going to be reaching out to all the 17 counties to see if they can do this program in all counties. Douglas County was the first county, and Carson City is the fourth county. So to do it. So I look forward, the board authorized us to do that, and I look forward to working with NDEP to get that program done. Another thing that happened on the board meeting was there's a property on Highway 50 East that has had a lot of checkered past in terms of title and easements and things, and easements, and it's formerly owned by the Bureau of Land Management, and it is coming to Carson City by virtue of the Public Lands Act, and there are just a myriad of unrecorded easements, unrecorded encroachments, title issues going on. And so the board, after a public hearing, adopted a proposal, or adopted an appraisal, not a proposal, but adopted an appraisal of the property in question that we're getting from the Bureau of Land Management, that would identify the cost of proposed easements, that would take into account the existing uses on the property that have been there for over 20 years or 20 years or so, and as well as be able to offer the remaining property for sale, or after all of it for sale, subject to the existing easements. And that will be subject to another hearing or a couple hearings, but the board did approve the cost of the appraisal value of the easements and appraisal value of the parcel, and we'll see where that goes. But hopefully that, as Supervisor Aldean said, you know, that if it occurs, that will correct a problem that's been the community's been dealing with for a long period of time there, and it needs to get resolved. Those are the bigger issues that happened during the last Board of Supervisor meeting. By the time you read this, you'll be coming up on the Nevada Day weekend, and the day of our celebration of remembering our heroes. Battleborn Days will be doing starting, I think, on Wednesday. The Vietnam Memorial Traveling Wall will be here on Thursday. I think there is an opening ceremony that's at 1 o'clock on Thursday. The parade obviously is on Saturday, and there are a lot of things going on Saturday. And you know, I just want to wish everybody, this is a big day, a big week for Carson City. It can be a lot of fun, and it is a lot of fun. And I want to wish everybody a happy Nevada Day, happy Nevada Day week, and a happy Halloween, which will come after that. I want to make sure that everybody has a safe time. And this is one of the more special times for our community. So we look forward to that, and I look forward to seeing everybody out on the street enjoying hopefully what's going to be some good weather. But, you know, in our Nevada, you never really can tell. So we'll see. So enjoy Nevada Day and enjoy the events going on around it. It's a very special time for veterans and veterans and their families. So enjoy. As I close, I want to, one, smile a little bit, but I also want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of Carson City as a community and on behalf of the Board of Supervisors, we want to thank each and every one of you for what you do to make Carson City a better place to live, work, and play. I know that, you know, during sometimes discourse gets a little rough. We need to remember to be the adage that, you know, public discourse is wonderful and is a necessary part of democracy, but we need to be civil about it. And I have every reason to believe that our little community can do just that. So again, thank you again for everything that you do, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Thank you.